my dear friends. Today we'll sing a story about a goose.
Hi children, there was once a goose, and they was very silly. He was jealous of all other birds and animals, and quarreled with them all, and he hissed at them all. They all shook their heads and said, "What a goose!"
Aramona parted.
One day the goose saw a swan on the pond. He admired the swan's long neck very much. If only I had neck like that, thought the goose. And he said to the swan, "Let's change. You have my neck, and I will have yours." The swan thought it over and said he would. So they changed necks. But the goose did not know what to do with the long swan's neck. He tried turning it on one side and stretching it out and making it into a ring, but it was all no good. Then a pelican saw a goose could not help laughing. "Why, you are not a goose, you are not a swan," he said. And he laughed and laughed and laughed. The goose was often and was just going to hiss when he noticed that the pelican had a big bag hanging from his back. "If only I had a bag with a bag hanging from it," he thought. And he said to the pelican, "Let's change. You have my red bag, and I will have your bag and all." The pelican laughed, but then he said, "Yes." So they changed. The goose thought changing with other birds was great fun. He changed legs with the crane and got the crane's long thin legs instead his own webbed feet. He changed his big white wings for the little black wings of a crow. But it took him a long time to persuade the peacock to change his lovely tail for his stumpy goose tail. But the good-natured cock gave the goose his comb and his whistle and taught, taught him how to say,
Coo, 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 coo.
and you never saw such a funny bird as the goose was now. He strutted about the farmyard on the crane's legs, flapped his crow's wings in the silliest way, and stretched a long swan's neck in all directions. One day he met flock of geese. "Ha, ha, whatever sort of a bird is that?" wondered geese. "I'm a goose," said the goose, flapping his crow's wings, stretching his out swan's neck, and he crowing with his pelican's back.
Coo, 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 coo.
"I'm the grandest goose on the world. If you are a goose, then come with us," said the geese. The geese went into the meadow, and our goose went with them. All other geese nipped the blades of grass, but our goose could only open and shut the bag with the big bag. He could not nip grass. Then the geese went have a swim on the pond, and our goose went after them. They all began swimming, but our goose could only run along the bank. He could not swim with long crane's leg. The other geese laughed and like anything, and he crowed back at them.
Coo, 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 coo.
just as the other geese were coming out the pond. What did they see? But a fox. They only hunt and flew away. But our goose stayed behind. He could not fly on his crossed wings, and when he tried to run on his strange legs, the peacock's tail got caught in the reeds. So the fox took him by his long swan's neck and carried him off. When the other geese saw this, they rushed at the fox and began picking him all over. The fox let go to the goose and ran away. Thank you, geese. You have saved my life, said the goose. And now I know, now I know what to do. The goose gave the swans back his long neck. The pelican is back with the bag hanging from it. The crane his long thin legs, the crow his little black wings, and the peacock his lovely spreading tail, and the kingcock his comb and his whistle, waddle and his.
Coo, 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 coo.
And now Goose was a goose again, but he wasn't silly goose anymore, and he wasn't jealous anyone. Thank you very much.